EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to chilly, but of course sold out, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys trying to get over the proverbial hump, just one win away from punching their ticket to the Super Bowl. On the other side, Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out at Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Odafe Oweh showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, you want to make sure that on an opening drive that you at least stay out there for a while and get into the flow of the game. A 3-and-out would have been problematic, but that's a good throw there to ensure they get another 7 downs.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. But, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
3rd and 12. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. .39 yards on the punt, giving just 1 yard on the return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. So out comes this offense. The first time. Commanding the offense will be Lamar Jackson, the electric quarterback out of the University of Louisville.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Justice Hill. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Ravens first down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
No, we changed it. Shut up!
Here's Jackson to throw. A short one there, caught by Likely. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
13. Sit up!
Jackson. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and
10.
Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
To throw again is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Ravens first down.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league always tells me. On offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 30 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified and amped up a little bit more.
To put it mildly.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. A chance for us to look at this Baltimore defense again. They did their job last go-around, forced the punt, hoping for more of that here.
They got off the field. That's exactly what they wanted to accomplish. Get off the field, turn the ball over to their offense, and kick back and enjoy a little bit of water and rest before they have to go back out there again.
Back out there now, hoping to hurry up and get more water and rest.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Number 1, Xavier Worthy. A gain of 2.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That is caught. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
First down.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
No gain on
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Ravens.
Now Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 21.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right?
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Well, he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 5.
Sit up! Sit up! Ready! Sit up! Sit up!
Jackson from the shotgun. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Owen, ready? Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180. Nice hot.
Now it's Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Ravens.
180. Tonight. 180. Nice hot.
Jackson now. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
16 yards. And the Raven first down.
Get on. 180. Get on. 180. Nice hot. Hey, tackle ball. Shut up.
Again, Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. Last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the first down. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
A quick pass out to Juju. This offense so far on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended for
Here's
Xavier
2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd
In motion,
and 6.
the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. The 39-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he's up to the 45. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Now it's Jackson. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
First down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line.
Shot. Shot. No. We got it. We changed it.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 11. Jackson. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
180.
And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Is Luke for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
13 yards on the play. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. 2nd and a couple.
Xavier Worthy. 8 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes going to throw.
At the 23-yard line.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our
trip around
report.
the NFL starts now. We begin right here in the Sunshine State. It's the Bucs at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jared Goff. He'll find his tight end, Sam Laporta, in the end zone for the score. The Lions do it again. What a run through these playoffs. They're the surprise champions of the NFC. And a look now at how we got to here in the NFC playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. A good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore. They'll run straight ahead with Hill. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, it's Hill. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
First down.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
Ready? Nice shot. Ready. Ready. Nice shot. Hey, come on, folks. Nice shot.
Here's Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Jackson now off the bootleg. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's right. You turned it.
Third and goal, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And able to get this out to the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
As you see, they have dealt with their fair share of injuries this season. But, Charles, that hasn't stopped them from putting together a very solid campaign, a very good record thus far.
I think a lot of credit has to go internally. Look, we always want to praise the head coach for holding the team together. But to me, it's the guys in the locker room putting on the uniform. Those starters who have stayed healthy, they've welcomed the backups into their ranks and showed them how to get it done. And this team, they've stayed afloat all season doing just that.
This will be caught once again by Brown. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
There got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
3. Jackson now. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Jackson from the shotgun. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Loop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 60 yards. And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Justice Hill to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And the pieces have fallen into place to this 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. To throw again is Jackson. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown leading out this offense. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Butker on for the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this. maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start the drive with Hill. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Running left is Edwards. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
To throw is Jackson. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. Wiggles free. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he has the Ravens 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Loop for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it was polished off by the Gus Edwards touchdown run.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this ball game. That's caught right side by Worthy. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Xavier Worthy saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Chiefs 31.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock. Just be a couple of kneel downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go with Edwards left side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. The Ravens are champions of the AFC as we sign off and say goodnight, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.